Hey guys, so now we are finally moving on to your own podcast project. Note that you will have 2 weeks to complete this project. It is worth 100 points. You will have 2 weeks, so it's not due next Sunday, but the following Sunday. So make note of that. Again, do not wait until the last minute. However, note you have 2 weeks to complete, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to first look at this document, Media Literacy in the Senior Academy, and you're going to create a podcast about work experience or whether you're working right now or what you anticipate when you are in the workplace within your field. Okay? You have lots of options to choose from. And then I also created steps down here, which I'm going to go over in this video. Okay? But your topics are you can talk about balancing work and academics. What are some challenges and strategies for managing time between work responsibilities and school assignments? I won't read all these, but skills learned on the job, work expectations versus reality, career exploration, network and mentorship, yada, yada, yada. So there are a lot of different options you can choose from. You are going to focus on one. In the end, we're going to do 5 total throughout the entire semester. So if you're in between a couple, just know that you could save one for later on down the road. For this assignment, you just need one of these that you're going to focus on. Okay? Couple quick things. You do need to create a name for your podcast. So I called mine Senior Year in the Real World. Senior Year in the Real World is what I called mine. Okay? And again, I first opened with going out and trying to find a picture that I liked. It's up to you what sort of image you want in here. I typed in podcast and found this cool little mic, and then I put the year I'm doing it and then my title below. Remember, that's just a single image. I'm stretching it out as a video, okay? However, if you did this last week, then it should be done the exact same way, okay? Totally up to you. So what you're going to need to have in this one, oops, sorry, let me go back. There we go. So what you're going to have, you're going to have your title. You're going to use Vocaroo again to record your voice. You're going to save it as an MP4 file. You are going to name each episode of the topic to choose along with the episode number, okay? So, for example, you might say, this is episode 4, but for this one is episode 1. Episode 1, Communicating Across Generations, may be the name of that episode, but the name of your podcast could be something like Senior Year in the Real World, okay? So you could say, welcome to the podcast Senior Year in the Real World. I'm Michelle Karn, and this is episode 1, Communicating Across Generations, or episode 1, The Role of Soft Skills in Leadership, or episode 1, Navigating Difficult Conversations, okay? So you're going to say your name somewhere in there, the name of your podcast, and the name of your episode. Okay? We're on episode 1, so don't be confused by episode 4. You'll eventually be there, but right now we're on episode 1. Okay? So you've introduced yourself at the beginning of each episode and the name of your podcast. You're going to add signature music at the beginning and end of each episode. You can also then use that music as transition music in between too. Start off the episode by indicating the title of the particular episode. I already said that. Record in chunks. You now know how to do that because you recorded an intro, a middle, and an end in chunks. So that was nice. You can even make it more chunks if you'd like. Create some sort of closing to your podcast too, okay? For example, you might say, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Senior Year in the Real World. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Next time, we'll be diving into another topic inspired by my workplace experience. So stay tuned. I don't care what you say. Just something thanking your audience for listening, and you'll see them next time. Something to wrap it all up, and then finish off with music you started with. The entire podcast should be 4 to 5 minutes long. The content, meaning what you're talking about out of one of these topics, your content is actually just 3 minutes. Okay? 3 minutes. You can go over that, but I'm only looking for 3 minutes. I would strongly suggest, and this is what I did, writing down what you're going to say. You don't have to if you feel confident that you can talk off the cuff. But I wrote down exactly what I was going to say and read from a script. But that's totally up to you. Be sure you discuss your topic thoroughly and give real life examples. That's going to be part of your points. Okay? Make sure. But 5 minutes in total. And you can see mine here. And I have my different, let me move this Screencastify. It looks really long, but it's not. Okay. Mine's 4 minutes and 20 seconds, which was okay. I'm okay with that because the middle was still 3 minutes long when I recorded. Okay. So here's my little intro part. But I'm not going to play it through because you remember last time it extracted my audio when I was playing the video. So I'll put my example up. I do apologize. My example, I think the music is way too loud and I should have turned it down. Make sure your music is turned down. I made my video kind of quick and I should have edited the sound. Okay. I think these are going to be great. You did such a fantastic job on your quick trial that I know what you're doing. Now you just got to come up to decide on a topic and then decide what the heck are you going to talk about for 3 minutes. And trust me, 3 minutes goes pretty quickly. You're also allowed to bring someone into your podcast. If you wanted to record a chunk where you're interviewing a fellow employee or a fellow student, you could do that. At least one of your podcasts this semester, I would like you to do that. Not required for this one, but if you wanted to, by all means, go ahead and interview someone as well. If I were interviewing someone, I would probably make my middle section more than one chunk. That way, if you have an error or something, you can just delete that voice recording. So you're going to, again, use the elements to look up your images, upload your voice and pictures here. Make sure when you are all done that we are clicking share. We download MP4 video. Click download and then you're turning that file in. Please do not share the link with me. Turn the video in. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know. I think these are going to be fabulous. If you'd like to have a Google Meet and we can run through how to do this, or we can just sit and have a brainstorm session about what you could talk about, I'd be more than happy. Just don't wait till the last minute. Okay, guys? Thank you so much and have a lovely, rainy, wet, dreary Sunday. See you soon.